So for the head, start off with a slip knot, single crochet 6 into a ring. So I'll just show you what I do again, but if you want to do a magic ring, go ahead. I single crochet 4, or excuse me, chain 4, and then put the needle into the first V, do a slip stitch, then find the center, and then we go in, around, out, around, through 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In the 6th V and make a slip stitch. So in, around, through those 2. Now we have our little tiny circle. Single crochet 2 into the next stitch 6 times, so we're just doubling it. So we go in, round, out, 1 and 2, and just do 2 into each of them. Oh, I forgot to put my stitch marker. Put your stitch marker, and then 2 into each of them, and then we'll meet back. Okay, so we doubled it. Now you should have 12 stitches going around the circle. Now we're going to do single crochet 1 and then 2 into the next stitch 6 times. So 1 and then 1 and 2 into the same stitch, and keep doing that all the way around. Now you should have 18 stitches, so I'm just going to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18. Okay, and then we are going to do 2 single crochets into each of them, going all the way around to double it to 24. I started recording and then wasn't recording, but by doing 2 single crochets into 6, the stitch marker was actually right here, so you'll have to move it. And then we're going to do rows 4 through 7, and you're just doing single crochets around for rows 4 through 7. So you should have 24 stitches right now. Move your stitch marker, and then with each round 4 through 7, just single crochets. Now we are going to start decreasing. So we are going to do single crochet 2 together 6 times. So let's do that 6 times, and 6, and then finish it off with single crochet 12, and you should get back to your stitch marker. So 1, all right, that was our first decreasing. Now we are going to do single crochet 1 and then single crochet 2 together 6 times. So just normal single crochet 1 and then 2 together. So in, around, out, in, around, out, around through 3. So now the head is shaping up. The last row is single crochet 1 and then 2 together 4 times, so it's going to get pretty small. So single crochet 1 and then 2 together. There's 1, there's 2, 3, and last one. Pull the yarn that's connected to it, the ball of yarn, cut this other side off, and pull it all the way through. And now we have a head. So here is the head, and here is the body. I'm going to quickly show you how to make the tail because it's very fast. First, make your slip knot, and then we just do single crochet 6 into a ring. So I'm going to do my way by chaining 4, make a ring by putting it in the first V, slip stitch, find the center, and do 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to attach that with a slip stitch, and then we are just going to do 1 round of single crochet. So I'm going to put my stitch marker in and go around once with single crochet. Okay, there is the tiny tail. So same thing, pull the yarn, cut off the one side, keep it long so that we can sew it on, but there is our little tail. I'm going to show you how to make the ears now. So you'll make 2 of these. I'm just going to show you once. But start with your slip knot. Begin by stitching 5 into a ring. So I'm going to chain 3. I always do about half the chain as they want in your stitch. So chain 3, make your little circle, find the center, and then we're going to single crochet 5 into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then do our slip stitch in the 5th one because I like it to all connect. Now just single crochet around 1 time. So let's put our stitch marker in and then single crochet once around, and I will meet you back here. Alright, so we have single crocheted around 5 stitches, and now we are going to do single crochet 2 into the next stitch 5 times. So we're just increasing it to 10 total stitches. Okay, when you're done, replace the stitch marker. You might want to make sure you have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now rows 3 through 6, we're just doing 4 rounds. Make sure you have 10 stitches the whole time. So that's rows 3 through 6, just single crochet around. So you should have 10 stitches going around. And the next thing we're going to do is single crochet 2 together and then single crochet 3. So we go in, around, out, in, around, out for the next one, around through 3. So we single crochet 2 together and then single crochet 3 one time, next one, and now again single crochet 2 together. So in the V, around, out, in the next one, around, out, around through 3, and then single crochet 3 times. And we're back at the stitch marker. Put the stitch marker back in. And the next thing we're going to do is rows 8 through 9, just single crochet 2 times around, and we'll come back. So the next thing you're going to do is single crochet 2 together and then single crochet 6, getting back to the stitch marker. So just decreasing it a little more. So we go in the first V, around, come out, go in the second V, around, out, around through 3, and just single crochet 6 now. 1, 5, and remove the stitch marker to do the 6th. 6. Now we're going to do rows 11 through 13 single crochet just around. So there should be 7 stitches going around here. So first make 7 stitches 3 times around. Here's what we have, and we are on the last row. So now we're just gonna single crochet 2 together and then single crochet 5. So go in the first V, around, out, in the second V, around, out, around through 3, and now just single crochet until you get to the stitch marker. Cut that off with enough string that we can sew it later, and there is the first bunny ear. So you'll have to do that all over again, and then we'll move on to the legs. So lastly, we have to make 4 legs, and I will show you what the pattern says to do, but I personally like when the legs are a lot longer, so I just keep single crocheting around and around until I'm satisfied with the length of it. So we're going to begin the same way we have begun and make a ring with 6 single crochets in it. So first chain 4, make a circle, slip stitch, find the center, and single crochet 6 inside, and connect it at the end with a slip stitch, and then single crochet 2 into the next stitch 6 times to make 12. So we're just doubling these. So we're just going to count, make sure we have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then connect it. Now put our stitch marker in. Next round 2 through 3, just single crochet all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. It's starting to kind of curve up, and you should have 12 stitches going around. The next thing we're going to do is single crochet 1 and then single crochet 2 together 4 times. So single crochet 1 and then 2 together. So in, around, out. In the second one, around, out, around through 3. There's 2, and remove our stitch marker. We're going to do the last one and put our stitch marker back. Now after that, you are just going to, what the pattern says is rows 5 through 12 go around. So I believe we have 8 stitches, and you're just gonna keep going around. I like to make it a lot longer, the legs a lot longer, so I'm just gonna keep going 8 stitches, single crochet around until I reach the length that I like. And then you're gonna have to do the leg 3 more times because we have arms and legs. And I make the arms a little shorter than the legs, but you can do whatever length you want. You can make them shorter or longer. We are now going to make the face. I just made it out of some pink and black yarn, just did little lines and a tiny triangle. Then we start attaching everything. So I stuffed the body, and then we are going to sew it closed. Then we're going to use the string attached to the head. After stuffing it, we're just going to attach the head to the body, and I just kind of do a whip stitch all the way around. Then we attach the ears, and we actually don't stuff them. I first am weaving in this bottom part, and then using the top string to attach the ears. And then we stuff the legs and the arms and attach those. And there we have it, our finished little bunny. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any questions down below.